Now, the Gauteng Provincial Commissioner General Tommy Mthombeni, together with all law enforcement agencies, are conducting a safer festive season Operation Shanela in Hillbrow and Johannesburg Central to ensure that people in Gauteng feel safe as they celebrate and cross over to the new year. SABC News reporter Lerato Makola joins us now with the latest. Lerato, a very good evening to you. Safety has been a massive priority as people go out to ring in the 2025 year, choosing areas where they feel the safest. What's happening on the ground there? Okay, we don't appear to have Lerato Makola's audio, but we will be taking you back there to get a sense of what's happening. But I do understand Lerato is able to hear us. Lerato, what's the latest?
Indeed, yes. Right now we're coming to you live from Hillbrow Hospital Street. First we were at the N1, highway, but right now we're at Hillbrow Hospital Street, where the Police Commissioner General Tommy Mthombeni, together with other law enforcement agencies, are conducting a safer festive season Operation Shanela, which is a high-density operation to ensure that people in Gauteng feel safe while celebrating the New Year's Eve. Well, I'm just going to step out of the shot so that you can see, so that the viewers at home can see what's happening here. As you can see, there's police visibility. They came out in numbers to ensure that everything, the people here in Gauteng feel safe in Hillbrow. As you all know, that the level of crime here in Hillbrow is too high. Well, I'm just going to try and get Colonel Musikili just to tell us about today's update and just tell us more about their plans for today. And I'm looking for her now. Well, some of the cars were stopped on the N1 by the law enforcement officials. They're asking motorists to step out of their vehicles to ensure that their license disc have not expired and to check whether they haven't been drinking. But right now, so you can see that the law enforcement officials, they have stopped some of the motorists. They're asking them questions. We're going to go there just to hear what's happening there. But we're going to engage with Colonel Musigili as well. While for the rest of the night, the law enforcement officials, they'll be conducting several operations, raids in taverns, more roadblocks to ensure that there is compliance. Right now, I'm just going to bring the Colonel Musigili to tell us more about it today. Colonel? Who else? Well, I think there's... Colonel, thank you so much for your time. You're live on SABC News. Can you please tell us, we moved from the N1 and now we're here in Hillbrow. Tell us about your plans here.
Thank you so much, and very good. Is it still evening or it's good morning? As you can see, we are doing the vehicle checkpoint. This is about compliance, and this is the notorious spot where previously we used to have problems in terms of the crossover. During 12 o'clock, people will throw, when they see the police, they will throw the fridges and all sorts of equipment at the police. But for the past 2 years or so, we were here. We will station here before midnight, and we will have since experienced them being in order. But as I'm speaking to you now, we just stopped this particular vehicle. It's having 3 gentlemen inside, full of alcohol, empties in the car. But the person that I was talking to is illegal immigrant. Is having an expired license, that a passport that is well aware that the passport has expired. So this is part of the duties that we are doing tonight here.
And can you please tell us about the townships as well? Are you also going to focus on townships? Is there are you going to maintain law and order there as well?
There are teams that are already operating at the townships. I do have statistics of what they have accumulated so far in terms of the compliance and the arrests that they have been doing throughout the night. Yeah, so every corner of South Africa where we have identified as a hotspot, like in Johannesburg district, this is the hotspot, and we are here So the other team that we left at the roadblock, from the roadblock, they are also going to the other hotspots, but in the townships as well. I was speaking to Free State now. There are operations that are happening in Clocoland and in Bethlehem. So across the country, there are this type of operations that are being undertaken, focusing on different areas. As I've indicated, that we have identified 9 main focus areas that we are focusing on in this festive season. One of those is there's illegality in terms of the alcohol. We're searching the vehicles for the stolen car. Is one of the things that we will at some stage pick up. We'll find illegal substances, firearms inside the car. But the example of where I'm standing now is the people that are illegal in the country, well aware that they are illegal in the country.
And how many arrests have you made during this operation so far?
I can check the statistics, because as it is accumulating, the team is updating. We have people that are sitting full time. Every hour they update our statistics. Here in Gauteng alone, the report that we receive already, including the detective raids that happened from last night, which was the precursor operations to today, we have already identified more than 1,000 arrests that were accumulated. So across the country, in terms of the driving under the influence of alcohol and drug, this is the statistics of Gauteng. Since this morning, 6 people have been arrested. 1 person has been arrested for public violence. But as I'm saying, it is accumulating. In Germiston, there were liquor licenses inspections, 579 vehicles searched. So far, it's 8,043 persons searched. It's 19,717. So this is what is being updated from time to time when operations are unfolding, and the type of operation that is unfolding, they will give us that particular statistics. We have also visited spaza shops today. 427 spaza shops have been visited. Nothing was closed for so far, but 427 spaza shops have been raided. As I've indicated, that we have not lost sight of the issues of the compliance in the spaza shops, as we are working with our counterparts. In Free State alone, we have 4,228 vehicles so far that have been searched. So it is a work in progress. This is just the statistics since this morning as we are operating. I spoke to the Provincial Commissioner of Mpumalanga as we were moving from the area where we were at the roadblock here, and he was he was going to the borders, evaluating operations at the borders.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Well, there you have it. It seems like the South African Police Services, the JMPD, the law enforcement agencies, they are ready for any incidences that might occur. As I've mentioned, that police came out in numbers to ensure that people in Gauteng enjoy their New Year's Eve as they cross over to the New Year. As you can see, that there's people outside, they are waving, they are excited, since you know that it's New Year's Eve. They are singing, and some of them are saying Happy New Year, but the police are here to ensure that everyone here in the Johannesburg CBD feels safe. And the Road Traffic Management Corporation mentioned as well that they've confirmed that they've ramped up law enforcement efforts in hotspot areas, in entertainment areas, to ensure that everyone in the Gauteng province or in the country is safe and feels safe during this New Year's Eve celebrations. But for now, back to you in studio.
Lerato, what would you say is the reaction that you're getting from community members? How are they reacting to having law enforcement on their streets? Is there a sense of security? What is the reaction?
Could you please repeat that question? I didn't get it.
What are residents and community members, how are they reacting to seeing the police there?
The community members here, they are here, they are enjoying, and as you can see that, I'm just going to ask my colleague to show you what's happening here as we're going to go to them. They are here outside. Some of them are singing and saying Happy New Year, and as you can see that they are waiting outside, and I'm just going to try and engage with them and try to speak with them just to get their reaction. Sanbonani, Nanjani, igama Lerato SABC bengisaba just ukukhuluma nani. Just need New Year's today operation engala just to make sure that you feel safe.
Yo, sijabule kakhulu ukuthi at least we are protected. Into enhle leyenzakayo because wonke umuntu safe right now. Yabona.
And unjani New Year's Eve wakho celebrate kanjani?
Yo, angi-celebrate kahle. Even I'm sober. Celebrate kahle, hayi siya-enjoy nabantu bathu.
Okay, Puti bengisacela just now ungitshela ukuthi uzizwa kanjani about this operation.
No, ngizizwa ngijabule kakhulu ngoba into ebalekile ukuthi sivikelekile, yabona sisami. Sivikelekile and then sijabule kakhulu.
And cricket, are you having fun? Kwenzakala namhlanje thina ama-plans?
No, thina phakathi aswadingi, maybe ngaphandle abajwayele abathandayo ngaphandle angicabani abanenkinga mara phakathi hayi abanye abantu they're trying to sleep and then kusasa bayasebenza kwento kanjalo sisami.
Sisi you see ukuthi kunamapholisa la ngaphandle afuna ukwenza sure ukuthi wonke umuntu feel safe. Wena uzizwa kanjani ngalokho kwenzala?
Hayi mina ngizizwa ukuthi si safe, yonke into right, vele every year bayenza yonke into ibe fine la ku Smith Street. Sijabulile ukuthi bayasinakekela nathi sisiphethe kahle, ayikho into wrong esiyenzayo.
Okay, and then yini into ozoyenza for New Year's ukuthi kuya celebrate wena uplaneni wenzani namhlanje?
No, mina ngiziplanela ukuthi ngizihlalele endlini nabantwana, ngiphatha abantwana kahle, si celebrate, singaphathi abantu kabi, kube mnandi.
Ufuna ukukhuluma futhi?
Hello.
Njani yabona ukuthi kunamapholisa lana nizizwa kanjani ngalokho?
Siphephile kakhulu nxa kulamapholisa. Right kakhulu siyajabula kakhulu. But very every year sithanda ukuba nabo khona.
So icrime injani la kule street le kule area lela?
Too much. Too much. That's all I can say.
Ngizizwa ngijabulile kakhulu nami siphephile kakhulu manje khona lana. Siyabonga.
And then ama-plans athini? New Year's Eve, Happy New Year, abantu bajabulile athini ama-plans?
Wow, we are indoors. All we can say is ngo-12 siyathandaza. We are happy to see 2025 isiphilile, is right, and yeah.
Mabethandaza thina siyabushaya. Siyabushaya. New Year.
Kuphi utshayela kukhona la endlini?
Indoors.
Thank you so much for your time. Okay, now bafuna ukukhuluma nathi.
Siba happy go December. What's up?
Happy New Year.
Papa, sibonge ayikho into embi. Sibonga nje unyaka nje noma kube kuyiliphi yangithi iqoqe laqoqa kodwa manje hayi sibuya kulonyaka omusha. Konke koyenzeka ngendlela enhle siyabonga sibongela wonke umuntu. Inhliziyo ezimba sisheni phansi bafethu. Asibongeni bafethu. Qhubekeni. uNkulunkulu abe nathi. Nawe bafo ngibongele.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, there you have it. The people here are happy that the police are here to ensure that everything runs smooth and that they are safe. But from us, it's a Happy New Year. But for now, back to you in studio.
SABC News reporter Lerato Makola, of course, there with a crowd of people out in Hillbrow and in central Johannesburg as police and law enforcement keep a tight watch over the community. Now,